What's up, YouTube? This is Arioshi as usual. I'm Max, and welcome to the Man Things Are Collar-Tugging Awkward episode of Heart's Medicine Hospital Heat. I am joined with...
Rhino, does anyone else feel warm?
I mean, we are in the burn unit, so if you hear this, you probably do feel very warm right now.
Unless your nerves got burned.
Yeah, fair enough. Alright, now there's no end to them. Don't let the waiting chairs fill up. That's great.
Oh, well.
Well, the allergic reaction's gone now, so there's that. Hey, Allie, how about we take a look at how your stuffed animals are doing with their new owners?
It's going to be okay, honey. Look at your tiny feet. It was all my fault. Allie could have died and it was all my fault. Those episodes aren't anyone's fault, Matilda. What if the fireman hadn't been on time? You would have died. What if the next time I have an episode it's even worse?
You'll probably die.
I'm a danger to my own daughter.
We got about halfway to pediatrics before she forced me to turn around. Are you okay, Mom?
I am now that I remembered I voiced this character.
Why don't you go get some food at the cafeteria? My treat.
Bye! Frown face.
And that's just the start of my day. Hey, the cream's been replaced.
Yeah, he got the... Oh, he pushed out Allison's bed slightly off screen.
This just needs to be slightly out of the way so the camera can't see it. Perfect.
And now to pose.
Don't let the waiting chairs fill up. Okay.
I mean, you know this.
I mean, yeah, but like, okay, like it instantly started with two people coming in. It's like, okay, calm down there. Oh,
hurry, we heard standing room only is illegal today.
You're not getting golden hearts, but you're gonna survive, so there's that.
Yay. Hey, it's another one.
Survival.
What's the worst burn you've had?
None.
At all?
I don't really... I don't know if you've noticed this, Rhino, but I don't typically put myself in positions where I can get burned.
You go into the kitchen.
Yes, you know what I don't do? Put my hand on the stove when it's on. And that's the only... So I don't get... I managed to get all over there. I don't get burned. Like, I've gotten sunburned at camp, but that's it.
What's the worst injury you've had?
This is minor compared to injuries other people have gotten, but I've never, like, broken a bone, so this is legit the worst injury I've gotten that I can think of.
That's fair. I've never broken a bone either, so I'm in the same boat.
When I was really little, like, 3rd grade at the most, I was in, like, this art class, and there was this, like, this thing, and I'm clicking everywhere right now. There was this thing that was okay. It was used for clay sculpting. It was like a kind of a scalpel-like blade on one end, and it was like a dull bump on the other end, and you used it to like mold and like peel off parts of the clay. And what I would do is, because I would also use the dull bump end, basically, to kind of pound in some of the clay, to just, whenever I just needed to have some indents in it. Sorry for stuttering a lot, but I'm also trying to talk here. But yeah, so I would do that, Now here's the thing. Rhino, let's assume that you're holding like a pencil-like object vertically. And you're just kind of pushing it into something. Where do you put your thumb?
I suppose if I wasn't paying attention, it would go over the end. I would feel like I would quickly learn what not to do that, though, whenever it stabbed me the first time.
Oh yeah, I learned that. Why does everyone wants these packs? Yeah, I learned that because I was doing that, and then I did it just a bit too hard, and it just dug right into my thumb. So I'm a 3rd grader, and I just like hold it, and it is literally blood oozing out. It's not like a cut; blood is oozing out.
Yeah, I got those penetrating wounds.
And my first instinct was to lick it up.
I mean, that's not a thing.
That's not what?
That's not a bad instinct. That's why like people like suck on wounds and stuff. It's A, sort of recycling the blood, and B, your saliva and pressure is starting to help restrict it.
Alright, I'm gonna have to clear everyone out of here after I take care of these. This girl up here is gonna have to wait and die.
You might lose a lot of hearts for that.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to probably redo this one. Yeah. Oh, she's dead.
Holy shit. She's literally dead and taking up a table.
No, they got her out.
Who was that?
Random assistant number 3.
Who was Dr. Fancyfro?
You just named him. Dr. Fancyfro.
Okay, fine.
His first name is Bill. But it's like the Bill that's short for William for some reason. For some goddamn reason.
Kinda like how Bob is short for Robert.
Yeah. Or Dick is short for Richard.
Yeah. Some of these don't really make sense.
At all, yeah.
Yeah, I think my worst injury, I'm not counting the time I actually had to go to the hospital because that was an internal thing and it wasn't actually an injury. It was more akin to organ failure. It was an appendix thing. But yeah, that one was really an injury. So my worst injury would be when I was in middle school and I was riding my bike and I rode it over some leaves, which, for those of you who might not know, leaves, like piles of dry leaves, when turning, give no traction whatsoever. And so the bike falls on its... Huh?
I was gonna say, yeah.
Yep. And so the bike falls on its side, and I go skidding down the asphalt road for a bit. And then when I get up, I look down at my arm, and like, sort of like the lower half of my arm to about my elbow, the skin on that part is just gone.
Jeez.
So that was fun. And so, yeah, that was interesting to watch. For me, what I got from that is, A, it hurt like hell, and basically I had to slide a lot of stuff on it, but it was interesting to me to, over time, watch the skin and hair come back on that.
Oh, hey, we got 3 stars. And actually, I had a similar injury that now I think about might could be considered the worst injury I've had. Is that, in more than, like, 6th grade, I was just out at the park or something, and I just, like, fell, hit my knee on, like, the ground, and also, what the fuck, jaw just kind of slid there. But yeah, I, like, just hit my knee on the ground, and I was like, whatever, it hurt a little bit, whatever. Kept doing stuff, went back home after, like, 10 to 15 minutes, and then I just kind of go in my room, and I'm like, wow, this still hurts. I lift up the pant leg, and once again, blood oozing out. It was just on the knee, but just the fact that I had not felt any real pain, and it was just that big, it was quite surprising. I'm really tired, Victor, but we do need to talk. Secretly replacing that cream, illegally paying off ambulance drivers. A little girl could have gotten seriously hurt, or worse.
Come on, John, you can't pin the blame for that on me. I know your priority has always been your patients, but you can't fault me for at least wanting to make this hospital profitable.
My priority is my patients, and that is why we're having this conversation! You put someone's life in danger today! You at least have to admit to that!
I admit nothing. Maybe you should have been paying more attention to the girl.
I would have, but your stunt with the ambulance has kept me too busy!
Alright, me. Don't get your panties in a bunch, John. Nothing bad happened and we made a lot of money.
Nothing bad happened today, Victor. But what about tomorrow, or the day after?
You were just focused on saving patients, John. It's clear that only one of us here has any business sense.
Just focus on saving patients.
Be like that one girl you let die?
Shut up.
She had to be saved by Dr. Fancy Fro?
I'd like to speak to the hospital board, please. Connect me to Dr. William Fancyfro.
Question. He's calling the board, and I'm assuming to call Victor in. Then how does Victor end up on the board?
I don't know. Also, you are slightly breaking up. What?
Sorry.
Alright, I think it might be getting better now.
Skype!
And now we have product blockers. Get rid of the branded products so you could use the original ones. Okay. Hi, Victor. No, sir. Fuck no. So I literally just have to click on the stuff.
That Victor replaces, yes. Oh, he got rid of the graham crackers.
Oh, you
that
son of a bitch.
Bastard.
I'm noticing that all these branded products seem to be green.
/ blue.
Also, oh, I have to actually get them out of my thing, okay. Because all I did was pick them up. Hey, stop it!
That one doesn't even look better. It looks like a bean in a bag.
No, fuck it, I'll go with it. I clicked on things in totally the wrong order. There's just like 3 patients.
I'm going to place this down. Now, unfortunately, your avatar picture is there, so I can't actually see what it looks like. I guess I'll see when you pick it up. You didn't pick up. There it is. It has a leaf on it.
And now it's gone.
You got rid of the graham crackers again, you bastard.
Okay, stop wanting the tape, goddammit! Do your own goddamn back rubbing!
Be sure not to give the false graham crackers to anyone. Seems like it's getting harder.
Click. Excuse me! Fucking... Fuck you! And yes, it is getting harder. How did you guess?
By the fact that you're getting flustered.
I'm also getting flustered because I clicked on the guy in order to actually, like, do the shit, and he decided not to.
Oh. At least getting rid of this stuff is kind of making up for the hearts you're losing.
Yeah, when people die.
Dr. Fancy Fro to save the day. Come with me, I think John is busy.
Okay, Victor, go away! Oh
He left the room only to walk in. I'm pretty sure there may have been a moment there where there were 2 of him.
Alright, go do all this stuff, come on. I don't think I'm getting, like, any golden hearts here, because I have to keep focusing on getting rid of shit.
Yeah, you're not, but you're still on being able to actually complete this thing with 3 diamonds. Scrub, 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 scrub.
Let's get everybody out of here.
There we go. That was a good boost.
Hey, no, I need that, asshole.
Yeah, now I have to pick it up twice. Hurry, the cream! The cream!
At least he's not replacing the board over here, considering it takes time to make anyway.
Yeah. It's like he replaces it with, like, blue skin. Aliens!
Jesus Christ. This guy. This fucking guy.
Yep. John, oh no, he's replaced our oxygen with brand name oxygen.
Imagine if I clicked on something, then clicked on the person I had to use it on, and before I could get over to it, he replaced it.
That would suck. You can do it.
There. Now you get over there.
Had to clear up that bath. Run, run, run. Okay, so you just need to get through this guy.
And go home.
Leave now before Victor comes back.
Jesus Christ. Fuck Victor, man.
Yeah, jeez.
I hope when the hospital catches on fire, he dies in it.
Guess we'll see.
I just like the hospital's on fire. Everybody's evacuating. Allison runs by a room and sees Victor like with his legs stuck under a door, or like stuck under a filing cabinet. Allison's like starts towards him, pauses, and it's like no, just kind of shuts the door. Desk. I've wanted a new desk for so long. This color is really nice too.
I mean, I guess it's starting to match that other furniture.
Alright.
Switching from, like, oak to birch.
Final level. Happy ending? Treat patients within 15 seconds of each other.
I think you can do that. You're generally popping between them fairly quickly.
It's your last day today, Allie. Are you excited to be going home to that smoldering pile of ashes? Yes! My mom and I are going to do all sorts of fun things this afternoon. We're going to the movies, then to the ball, and tonight we're going to eat at Betty's Diner.
Oh, you mean that place where she abandoned you right outside of?
It's going to be so cool when you abandon me, right, Mom?
Yes. Very cool.
Sounds like a great plan. Alright, let's buy this. Just because. It might help.
Hey, this is how you can be getting all those hearts back.
You know what was in Time to Heal that I hope is not back this game?
What?
Don't treat the same patient twice in a row.
What about incredibly needy guy who stays the... I guess we already did that.
His name was Timothy.
I guess I was thinking more about the surgeon.
Oh, yeah, how it's like his hearts go down like mad.
Yeah.
Alright, now you go over there. Don't have to worry about brand products this time around, thank God.
Yeah. I think this is just a normal shift for you to end out on.
Yeah.
At least we have sleeping or at least we have smiling Allison over there instead of sleeping Allison.
Yeah, not quite sleeping Allison. Hi, Oliver.
Also, I see now what you meant about the fact that it's just her robe that has that dark spot because it's actually the tassels on it. But how they positioned them on her does make it look like she wet herself.
I mean, I can't really tell, so I guess it depends on like how high where the coat is compared to her crotch, and it's really weird talking about it. I don't know how old she is, but it's weird talking about a.
She's under 10.
It's weird talking about the crotch of a kid her age.
I wasn't talking about her crotch.
I know you weren't. But I was, because I was referring to the placement of the house coat compared to where her crotch would be. Because it's like, to me, that's more around her stomach.
I mean, maybe. People fasten their robes in different places. Generally around the waist, I would think, or like just above it.
I mean, it depends on how, like, big it is and stuff. Because, like, if that's her waist, she has really long goddamn legs.
Well, I mean, just looking at her general body shape and where her hips are widest, it's not that far-fetched. I actually do like those put in with the plants.
Those what?
Geodes.
Oh, yeah.
They're neat.
Like, the word geode made me think of this. How many words do you think, like, they're, like, decently uncommon words that people never heard of before Pokemon used them as part of the name, part of a name, like geode, deciduous, things like that. Like this, that's gotta be pretty.
I mean, most of that
right?
stuff I just heard in science class.
I knew about Pokemon before I was going to school, so.
Yeah, but the thing is, Geodude, I actually never really mentally made the connection between that and the word geode.
So you did it kind of the opposite of how most people do it. Which
yeah, I was just like, this is the Pokemon's name, I associate the word with the Pokemon. And it's like, here's the word in science class. I'm like, okay, I associate this with this science thing.
I just associate the word with the Pokemon now just because I usually heard it first from the Pokemon. Like the word Jinx, Scythe.
Okay, Jinx admittedly is one of those that...
To be fair, it is literally her name. It's not even
it's literally the name, yeah. It wasn't subtle at all.
But like also like Abracadabra, Alakazam.
That one, I heard the words before I saw the Pokemon.
I think I already said Geode.
Yeah. Actually,
Golem.
Huh?
Golem. Again, just because it's a name.
Golem, I think it was Pokemon first. Strangely enough, on a slightly related topic. You know what?
Yes.
Never mind.
Okay. Forget that slightly related topic, YouTube.
Yep. So I didn't mean to derail the conversation, but then I realized what I was about to bring to the conversation would not have been interesting.
Yep. You think what we've been talking about so far has been really interesting?
Well, I mean, there wasn't really much to build off from it, and then when I thought about how I was going to phrase it, I was like, I don't actually know.
You're not dying today. I've had too many patients die on me.
And yet somehow still got all 3 stars on each one.
It's because I'm a good doctor, but I'm a bad doctor. I'm good at being a bad doctor.
In the past, standards were lower. Scrub, scrub, scrub.
Whew. We're making it, we're making it.
Oh yeah, you'll be fine.
I mean, we're gonna have to go through our last patients really quick.
I mean, there's no real rush considering until they leave. Unless you have only like 1 patient left, and they take forever to do, and so you don't actually get the thing where you hop between patients, and so you actually lose your challenge at the last second.
I think when it's still the same patient, it still counts.
This challenge probably would have been impossible if you didn't have the upgrade John's walking speed thing.
Oh yeah. There's probably people who do no upgrade runs of this game.
What would be the point?
The same reason for any challenge, to challenge yourself.
Suppose so. We got out just too late to get the combo.
John, you completed the burn unit flashback.
The entire world is a flashback within a flashback.
New episode, Maternity Ward. You'll get to cuddle babies with Chance.
Oh, we're going back there.
Oh! Victor Smash!
They took my medical license, John. I guess you got what you wanted. Now you're running this place alone.
I never wanted...
Doesn't matter. This isn't over. I'll be back.
Well, that was a lot of excitement. On to something much more fun. Ali, you're ready to be discharged.
And I have a police report to file.
What are you waiting for? Time to start that fun afternoon. Bye! Oh, what a day. Isn't that where the ambulance crashed?
Yeah.
I think a man's gonna die here in the future, Mommy. Oh, don't be ridiculous.
This is a new area, though.
The beach.
Yeah. Her mom's face is like constantly red.
Some people have that.
Look at all these new character bottles.
Mmm, delicious popcorn. Mmm, delicious whatever we ate. This was the best day ever, Mom.
We only see half that guy's face down in the lower left corner.
Mom, why are you crying?
It's nothing. I'm just going to get some fresh air and abandon you.
Okay.
I love you, Allison.
Grandpa? Mom?
Wait, I didn't say anything yet. Zoom, zoom, zoom.
Click, click rapidly to run.
Faster, you tiny girl. Faster. Click faster, Yosh. You have to win this minigame.
No, if I win the minigame and it creates a time paradox. Mom! Well then!
Ovaries!
And now we have John!
Haha!
It is I, the heroic man.
Haha.
Alright, well, next episode we start the maternity ward, presumably back in the present.
With, Chance and Jenny.
Is that Jenny?
It looks like Jenny. That or it's,
Sophia.
Sophia.
We said Sophia before. I think it's Sophia.
I can't tell which one by the hair.
I mean, yeah, but we saw Chance and Sophia interact in, like, I mean, I guess it could have just been a part of the pun, but I guess it could have just been a chance encounter. Anyway, I'm Max.
I'm Rhino.
And you abandoned me.
And then I took care of you. As Grandpa.
Yeah, and then you punched me in the face.
I don't really have an opposite to that.
You had a face for me to throw cream at. We'll see you next time for the maternity stuff. Whoosh. Boom, boom.